Hey everybody, welcome back to Trekyards. I'm Captain Foley.
I'm Connor Kungs, and are we good? Mirror? Kelvin? Kind of an in-between? What are we today, Stuart?
We're happy because we got a new ship. Kind of. We got a new shuttle. When they could have used a Discovery shuttle because they like using Discovery shuttles, except now when they have the opportunity to use a Discovery shuttle because it's Discovery era, even Mirror Universe, they gave us a new shuttle.
Didn't even think about that. Yeah, that's hilarious.
Yeah. And it's very on screen for a very short amount of time. It's enhanced and zoomed on the view screen, and they didn't have to do that. So I don't know why they decided to do this, but I was kind of happy they did.
Let's get some context first. Episode 10, the second part of the Mirror Universe arc, or at least alternate Mirror Universe arc. We'll get into that, I'm sure, in another video. They try and track on Lorca. They find one of his contacts who's been sending signals. They warp in. He's at Riser. Cool beans. And they find the shuttle, and then you see the inside, and it's a redress of their shuttle set, and then it gets disabled, and then that's it. It doesn't do anything, and there's only one angle of it, but you are right, and I hadn't zoomed in when I watched my big screen because I was watching it live. Yeah, it's actually a new ship, and people say about when we comment on the ill detail and lack of effort sometimes in making new models for things, reusing, like in episode 1, you see Discovery shuttles flying around in the 32nd century, and it's like, come on guys, just build something else. Well, here they built something else for the least it's very very confusing,
Unless it's going to be used later at some point,
which would not make sense again, because now it's a really old mirror. It's not only is an old, but it's a Mirror Universe design, and why would Mirror Universe designs exist in our universe? Are things in their universe maybe, but not the other way around. Stuart, what do you think of this design for this? What do you say? What do you call it? Type A shuttle?
Type A, yes. Or cargo shuttle, I guess, might be a good one for it as well. I think it's great, actually. I thought when I first saw it, like, I immediately saw a new shuttle, and I'm like, cool. It looked very Starfleet, but now that I look at it more, it seems more like an alien design, almost a Ferengi comes to mind. It's got those kind of curves, like, just add some pincers on the front, and it's got the same shapes and curves as like Quark's shuttle that they have in Deep Space Nine. Wrong color, obviously, but it definitely has that shape, and it looks like an old beat up shuttle because it's got some hull mark, like dirt, I guess, damage, whatever you want to call it, texturing, weathering. There you go. I don't know. It's a nice looking shuttle to me. But again, it doesn't feel Federation at all, and
which it shouldn't. They're in the Mirror Universe. There is no Federation.
True.
So
True.
Good job then.
Yeah, it's a Rysian shuttle maybe.
No, instantly though, I get Defiant vibes because those side wing things. Just a little bit of Defiant there, but what you actually start to notice is that, if you go to the interior, they're obviously reusing their shuttle set, which is a classic trope. Fine, they hide it well enough by having it dark and lit. But you can tell that they try to keep it consistent, so the front window of this is the same as the shuttle, the normal shuttle, so they can justify using the same set. So what I think they probably did is I think they probably took the shuttle geometry from their normal shuttle and then just grafted stuff onto it, and then did a very, very, very basic texture, because it's so far away, it just has to be a colour, and then a couple of lines.
It just doesn't it seem odd that they did this finally? I mean, have they heard the complaining? Have they heard the why use Discovery shuttles all the time? Have they heard these comments? Because it feels like they have. Even in the one where this episode's or the season where they visit Earth, and you could have seen a Discovery shuttle there shuttling crew back and forth. They didn't do that, which was an odd choice when they had the opportunity to use more Discovery shuttles.
Obviously they just beamed, but I know what you mean.
You know what I mean. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I thought this was a nice little touch. Not needed. Not, if it would have been a little bit of a dogfight or a chase to get this thing, that would have been kind of neat, and I could have understood more of why they might have used a new design. It could just be that it's a design we're going to see at some point. I don't know why.
But honestly, as I watch the episode, it is so far away from, like, it's for 2 seconds. You blink and you miss it, and it's never dwelled on. So 85% of people have no idea what it looks like, have no mental picture of what it looks like, and I don't blame them. And that's okay, it's fine. So if they reuse it, even we would be like, isn't that the it is, yeah, sort of thing.
Yeah. It's actually interesting because it kind of reminds me of one of the ships from the miniseries V, one of the landers, because it's got like the wings on the side. Like those things really tie into that. So it's just an interesting choice. That's all. And I immediately saw it and I was excited. Now it looks like there's another ship in the distance, but there isn't. That's just because this is a goddamn window, so you can see the shuttle in the distance, and then this is just the enhancement. It is of a Ryza, so is it a Ryzian design? I love how they point out though, like he hasn't fixed his ship yet. He doesn't have warp capabilities. Then they shoot him, and he's like, "I just rebuilt those engines. Practice makes perfect. Try it again." I thought that was well done, but
Yeah, he's fun for the first few seconds, then he does nothing in the story. So he falls off the cliff of interest instantly.
yeah.
But he's fun at the start. And yeah, although it's probably not a Ryzian shuttle unless he stole it from Ryza, because this is a guy who's helping Lorca do the underground. So
I totally expected to see Lorca's ship, the Bran or something, show up, because we had heard this was 3 months. Well, months had passed at this point, is what we'd heard. Later we find out it was 3 months that actually passed. So, and this is very much the last day of her being there. So, yeah, I was expecting to see Lorca for sure, but unfortunately,
bit weird. But I think you're right. I think we are going to see the ship again. I do think we are.
Ooh, well, we've got to keep an eye out for it now. See, that's the thing. Unless one of the guys said, "I created this for something else. Let's just use it," which I could see happening. It's easy enough to just bring in a new model, right? So I don't know. Anyway,
and I do agree with you. It could have been used for something else, but by the same token, it has that certain Discovery shuttle baseline to it. Like I say, that forward. It's like with the Aero shuttle and the Wave Rider. They always knew that, okay, we're going to use a runabout set, so everything has to have that runabout window, because that's just, and that's fine. So this is why it's put them side by side. It's like, yep, still Discovery shuttle, just with stuff, which is okay.
That's interesting. And I could see one of the guys, maybe like they did in the old days, where I think we should do something new. Well, we don't want to pay. We don't want to do that. Well, I'll do it on the weekend on my free time. Let's just bring this model and I'll add stuff to it. I could see that happening. Hopefully people care that much.
Well, no. It's always like Dan Curry saying, "Yeah, we need to mention. Okay, we'll flip it upside down. We'll paint it blue rather than black. We'll add a big sensor tower, and we'll add 3 glows and post the purple. Hey, it's a new ship." It's like, is it though? Yes. Okay, that's fine.
So there we go. New ship for Trekyards. Awesome. What did you guys think of the shuttle? Did you notice it? Did you not notice it? Did you notice it now? What do you think of it? Let us know in the comments down below. Always look forward to reading those and seeing what you think. Does it look Ferengi to you? Does it remind you of the V drop ships? Those little. If it did, let me know, because I don't want to feel crazy. So yeah, comment down below, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to click notify, because we do a lot of these videos. Anytime there's a new ship, we're on it. Anytime there's new tech, we're on it. Anytime there's a new episode, we're talking about it, reviewing it, and breaking it down scene by scene, because that's what we do. So you don't want to miss those. So make sure you're notified and subscribed.
And what helps us go, like the pack lids, is your views and your support and your patronship, both via your normal support and via that financial support, because all this stuff is used for free. It takes time, energy, effort, and we bring those extra little details to you. Like, who else? Literally, no one else is going to talk about this one shuttle, and that's okay. That's why we're here. So, support us on Patreon, on PayPal if you can, trekyards@hotmail.com. Join the YouTube channel. There's another button called Join, and Super Chat if you can. All amazing ways. If you give 1, 2, or 3 of those ways, or just one monthly, all helps, all makes a difference. And let's keep doing our cool things.
That's right. So until next time, guys, he's Commander Cocking.
He's Captain Foley.
And we will see you soon.